What's up, everybody? My name is Brandon. This is Potty Sports, your spot for uncensored and unfiltered sports opinions. Today, I'm very excited. We're coming with the American League predictions for the 2021 season. But before I get into that, like button, subscribe button, mash them for me. I appreciate all the support so far, and let's dive right in. I'm starting with the American League West division. I have the Oakland Athletics taking this division. They're over and under 100 wins expectation. I have them under 100 wins. I can see them winning 90 games. I don't see them dipping down into the 70s, but I also don't see them jumping up to the hundreds as well. Can Jake Deichmann be the man while Trevor Rosenthal sits down for a while? Trevor Rosenthal is their closer. He's on the 60-day IL. I see him having season-ending surgery, which means Jake Deichmann needs to step up in a big way to be their closer and to help them win games. They have a solid team. They also need to prey on the shakiness of the Astros and the Angels. If I was a betting man, which I am, I can see that shakiness happen. I can see it all the time. I think the Oakland Athletics have what it takes to jump up past those two teams and take this division. Matt Chapman had a subpar year last year. He's going to need to bounce back to lift the team. I know it was the COVID season and they only played like 60 games, but you have a full season ahead of you right now. Clear your head, bounce back, and you need to help contribute for this team to win games. Players to watch for the Oakland Athletics, I have Matt Chapman and I have Jake Deichmann. Second in the American League West division, I have the Los Angeles Angels. Over and under 100 wins, I have them under 100 wins. I see them winning 90 games as well. They are neck and neck with the Athletics, but I think that the Oakland Athletics have what it takes to win this division ultimately. Can Mike Trout make the fucking playoffs for once in his goddamn career? He is the man. He is the franchise player. He signed the bag. The organization has done what they can. They have surrounded him with pieces. It is up to him and everybody on that team to execute and be who they are and to make the playoffs. They have enough, but sexy names on a piece of paper don't win ball games. Execution does. They need their star players to play like stars. Anthony Rendon, Mike Trout, Otania, and need to expect long outings from their starters. Their bullpen is not that good. Players to watch for the Los Angeles Angels are Mike Trout and Dylan Bundy. That brings me to the boys, the Houston Astros. Over and under 100 wins, or not 100 wins, 81 wins. I have them over 81 wins. There's nothing to say about this team. Fuck the Astros. And the players to watch, don't watch any of them. Watch the trash can, the dugout, and the camera in center field. Fuck the Houston Astros. That brings us to fourth in the American League West division, the Seattle Mariners. Over and under 70 wins. I have them even at 70 wins. They need to expect the same struggle. They're the Mariners. They need to expect that struggle all year long. They're the same story. They build up stars to ship them away or waste their careers. They don't have the market or the capital to go out and pick up big players to build an actual solid foundation for a ball club. They also don't have the development team to develop from within. The players to watch for the Seattle Mariners are Dylan Moore and Yusei Kikuchi. I don't know how to pronounce it. I just know how to type. Kikuchi, he's a pitcher, very solid. He's already had a few solid outings so far this season. Expect him to be a stud on that team. Stud. That brings us to fifth in the division. I have the Texas Rangers over and under 70 wins. I have them under 70 wins. I'm more excited about the amount of fans in the stands than their ball club. This team just literally fucking sucks. There's nothing really to say about them. They're not going to be successful this year at all. They are the equivalent to the Pittsburgh Pirates in the National League. They're fucking trash. Players to watch, if I were to have to watch any of the Texas Rangers, I would watch Joey Gallo and only to hit bombs. That's about it. There's nothing successful about this team. That brings us to the American League Central Division. I have the Chicago White Sox taking this division. Over and under 100 wins expectation, I have them under 100 wins. Tim Anderson and Jose Abreu need to spark the offense constantly. They need to get big hits. They need to start the runs. And they need to hit the clutch hits in order to drive runs in for this to be a successful ball club. Eloy Jimenez's injury to start the season is a tough loss, which may result in a slow start. Don't be scared about the slow start, though. If they have a slow start, Eloy Jimenez is coming back mid-year. I'm expecting June or July. He's going to be a spark to the offense. He's going to contribute to their success. Don't sleep on Lance Lynn either. He's still got a little gas in the tank. Solid pitcher on the mound. Expect some solid outings from him. Players to watch for the Chicago White Sox: Lance Lynn, Jose Abreu. Second in the American League Central Division, I have the Minnesota Twins. Over and under 100 wins, I have them under 100 wins. They're basically neck and neck with the Chicago White Sox. Same old Twins, enough to claim a wild card spot or the division and then get bounced out in the first round of the postseason. They have a bunch of good players, but they don't have enough investment on the mound. They need to give up on the Josh Donaldson dream. This isn't 2015. They need to either trade him off in the offseason or they need to wait until that contract expires. Do not re-sign him. Use the money elsewhere. Be a smarter organization. Players to watch for the Minnesota Twins: Jose Barrios and Max Kepler. Third in the American League Central Division is the Cleveland Indians. Over and under 81 wins. I have them over 81 wins. It is basically going to be the Chicago White Sox, Minnesota Twins, and Cleveland Indians competing for this division. They're all very equal teams. Why haven't they changed their name to the Cleveland baseball team? I'm asking for a friend. They have some pieces, but thank God for one of the weaker divisions in baseball. And do they have enough to creep their way into a playoff spot? I think they do. I think they're neck and neck with the two people that they're competing with, the Twins and the White Sox. The division could go either way of those three teams. That's what I think. But I have them at third right now. Players to watch: Shane Bieber and Jose Ramirez. That brings us to fourth in the division. I have the Kansas City Royals, over and under 70 wins. I have them even at 70 wins. They have a couple of studs, but not enough to stir up the division or put their name in the discussion. Missing that ace pitcher to carry big games and gobble major innings. And I feel bad for Whit Merrifield wasting his talent in this organization. It's just one of those I wouldn't say it's the organization necessarily, because they've had some success in the past, but at this current time, Whit Merrifield is wasting his talent in Kansas City. I see him either requesting a trade or getting out of there soon enough if they don't surround him with pieces. Players to watch for the Kansas City Royals are Whit Merrifield and Salvander Perez. Fifth in the American League Central Division, I have the Detroit Tigers, over and under 70 wins. I have them under 70 wins. Basically an absolute shitter alert. Dog water. Fucking cat litter. Their team is trash. Why hasn't Miguel Cabrera retired yet? Might have to start calling him Miguel Pujols soon. Like, he's basically just trying to do the Albert Pujols thing where they just tack onto their fucking stats and sign like a fucking $1 million contract each year. Oh, yeah, I can probably play baseball this year, and then just fucking sign a $1 million deal just so they can tack fucking 14 home runs onto their total. No big off-season acquisitions, no big player development means their team will stay stagnant. They will stay a shitty team. They don't make big enough moves in the off-season. They are not an exciting baseball team. Players to watch for the Detroit Tigers are Harold Castro and Miguel Cabrera. Let's see how many home runs he can get in his career. Let's just add to the total. Last but not least, we have the American League East, my favorite division in baseball and the toughest division in baseball in my opinion. The winner of the American League East that I am predicting is the New York fucking Yankees. Over and under 100 wins, I have them over 100 wins. I can see 105 wins. I can see 110 wins. I don't see them touching the 120 mark like the Los Angeles Dodgers, but they will be a 100-win team this year. They're playing more of a development game rather than investing in pitching, which is working out in their favor in their bullpen. They've really developed a young core in their bullpen, but it is a detriment to their starting rotation. They don't have that second piece behind Garrett Cole to take some of the load off Garrett Cole's shoulders, and I think it has the potential to serve as a detriment to this team. Injuries will play a big factor of the team's success. Can Aaron Judge stay healthy? Can Stanton stay healthy? Sanchez, LeMahieu, all of the key guys need to stay healthy this year. Aaron Boone must shuffle the lineup and the rotation successfully for the team to be dominant, meaning They know Judge and Stanton are injury prone, guys like that, key players like that. You need to give them the rest that they need in order to play a lot of games this year. We have the depth to do it. We just need to do it. If Aaron Boone can't do that and can't produce success for this team this year, I can see him being fired, because we are a World Series caliber team and we need to get back in the fucking World Series. We need to show the talent that we have. Players to watch: Domingo Germain and Aaron Judge. Second in the American League East, I have the Toronto Blue Jays, over and under 100 wins. I have them under 100 wins just slightly. They are a 90-plus win ball club. They had a solid offseason, picking up some solid players like Marcus Semien, George Springer, and Ross Stripling. Julian Merriweather is a stud and should be respected as such. I see him being the #1 closer in baseball this year. Montoya must not stunt the growth of players to play stars, meaning George Springer is on the IL right now. If Grichuk or any of the other outfielders are hot, you need to keep them hot and let them sizzle out. You can't just stunt that temperature, just to throw George Springer back in. Players to watch for the Toronto Blue Jays are Marcus Semien and Julian Merriweather. Third in the American League, I have the Tampa Bay Rays, over and under 81 wins. I have them over 81 wins. I can see them winning 85 games. I can see them winning 90 games as well. Questions for the Tampa Bay Rays: can Glasnow carry all of the weight of the starting rotation? Is the Blake Snell loss crucial? I expect Tyler Glasnow to pitch 200-plus innings this year because of the loss of Blake Snell. They have a solid young core of players in Austin Meadows, Randy Arozarena, and Wander Franco. I wonder about Wander. Will they give him room to shine and develop? He is one of the #1 prospects in baseball this year, and I need to see him play 90-plus games this year because he has that kind of star potential. Players to watch for the Tampa Bay Rays are Wander Franco and Randy Arozarena. Fourth in the American League East, I have the Boston Red Sox. Over and under 70 wins, I have them over 70 wins. I can see them winning 85 or 90 games as well. This is, again, one of the toughest divisions in baseball. No matter how shitty their team seems on paper, you can never sleep on the heart of the Boston Red Sox. My team especially has learned that the hard way in the past. The loss of Mookie Betts will sting for a few seasons. You just lost Mookie a couple seasons ago. It's going to take time to find that missing piece, to find that stud to replace Mookie Betts. Just be patient. They cannot force Chris Sale, who is coming back from Tommy John surgery, back into the rotation. I believe that they should take this Mookie Betts loss as a time to develop younger talent all around the whole field and in their starting rotation and in their bullpen as well, and then come back guns a-blazing in a few years. Players to watch for the Boston Red Sox are Rafael Devers and Xavier Bogaerts. And that leaves us with fifth in the American League East. I have the Baltimore Orioles, over and under 70 wins. I have them even at 70 wins. They have a few pieces to the puzzle, but no capital to take it to the next level. They just don't have enough funds to get big stars to come to Baltimore, and they don't have the success to attract big stars to the city. I don't expect for them to win a lot of games, and the other 4 teams in the division should expect to win every single series against this team. This is a gimme team. It would be a disappointment if teams don't get 3 of 4 or 2 of 3 games, depending on the series. They need to win every series against this ball club. Players to watch for the Baltimore Orioles are Cedric Mullins and Ryan Mountcastle. And that concludes my predictions for the American League for the 2021 Major League Baseball season. 2 long videos, I know. Thank you very much if you stuck through them. Looking forward to the next video. It's going to be released on Monday. My predictions for the NFL draft, or my 2021 NFL mock draft. I'll be going through the first round of the draft, so I'm very excited to release that to everybody, and I hope everyone is excited to watch that. Like button, subscribe button. Thank you very much for helping me out, and thank you for watching this video. I appreciate it.